What's up guys, my name is Colin and you're watching Star Wars. So, last week, film news website Collider reported that Lucasfilm will be putting on hold any and all future Star Wars one-off films in order to focus on the current trilogy and the one that will succeed that. Specifically, they also reported that the Obi-Wan Kenobi standalone movie, which was apparently in active development, has been scrapped. Needless to say, this is really disheartening news for Star Wars fans. Now, Lucasfilm did come out and call the report from Collider inaccurate, releasing a statement saying they are in fact working on Star Wars stories that are not the current trilogy, but if you think for 1 second there isn't at least some truth to the Collider report and that ABC, Disney, and Lucasfilm aren't rethinking their strategy going forward just a little bit, honestly, you're kidding yourself.
No, it's not true. That's impossible!
So this leaves a lot of us asking, what went wrong? Why are we hearing all these rumors about films being canceled, about the Obi-Wan and the Boba Fett projects not going forward? It would be very easy and obvious to point the finger at the box office performance of Solo, a Star Wars story. After all, it made about $85 million domestically in its opening weekend, and frankly, for a Star Wars film, that is a flop.
It's not my fault.
No light speed.
It's not my fault.
Now, was it because Solo was a bad movie? No. Honestly, I thought it was pretty good, and I think most Star Wars fans who went to see it thought the same. The problem is, there's a group of you out there that didn't even give it a chance. In my initial review of Solo, I noted a group of fans who were planning to apparently boycott the film just to spite how they felt about The Last Jedi. If you were one of those people, congratulations. That was fucking stupid. If anyone out there thought intentionally sabotaging the box office potential of a standalone film would in some way correlate to a positive effect on the current trilogy, well
Then you are lost!
I cannot exaggerate to you how stupid I think the idea of a Solo boycott is. Here we have a part of the fandom that is essentially toxic man-boys who at this point have shot themselves in the foot by possibly contributing to the death of some of the movies that they wanted the most, namely the Kenobi film and the Boba Fett project. This is doubly unfortunate to me because I think that the Star Wars spin-off films have the potential to be the best Star Wars media of the new generation. See, I look at it like this. The new trilogy is for a new generation. It's for the kids to discover the magic of Star Wars just like you and I discovered it back in the day, whether that was the OT or the prequel trilogy. So let them have that. Let them have their own characters and go their own way. The one-off films, on the other hand, are for the OG fans. They explore the characters and the concepts that we fell in love with. The Rebellion, Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Boba Fett, and more. To me, these films are the best thing that happened to older Star Wars fans since, I don't know, the OT was made available on DVD unaltered. Now look, some of you watching this video probably fell in love with the prequel trilogy. That was your childhood, your Star Wars, episode 1, 2, and 3. But what you need to understand is that when they came out, they were hated. I mean, real talk, episode 1 and 2 are shit. They are bad films. I would say The Force Awakens is significantly better than both of them. The Last Jedi, maybe not so much, it's debatable, but you get my point, right? It's all a matter of perspective. You got your trilogy to fall in love with, let this generation have theirs.
I see your point, sir.
Now, at the end of the day, there's really no way to tell how badly this Star Wars boycott affected the film's box office gross, and therefore the future of the Star Wars franchise. I mean, it doesn't matter how many people join a Facebook group or tweet a hashtag, we just don't know how many of you out there actually didn't see this film on principle. And of course, there are plenty of other potential reasons for its poor performance. It had to compete with Deadpool 2 and Avengers Infinity War. It opened on a long weekend in the US when a lot of people were probably away from home. And hell, it came out just a few months after The Last Jedi. So can the Solo boycott be 100% blamed for the film's performance and for this potential canceling of standalone Star Wars films? Of course it can't, but I hope it serves as a lesson to you guys that trying to put the screws to Disney by destroying one film's box office gross to fix another is just gonna do more harm than good. Now look guys, I hate The Last Jedi too, okay? But the next time you feel that angry about it, the next time you feel like boycotting a film because of it, take my advice. Chill out, read your favorite extended universe novel, and remember these wise words from Jedi Grandmaster Yoda.
Attachment leads to jealousy. The shadow of greed, that is.
What must I do, Master Yoda?
Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose.
Alright guys, that is all for Star Lords this week. Let me know in the comments section what you think the future of the Star Wars franchise will be at the box office. And if you did like this video, drop a like on it and consider subscribing. This is Colin from Star Lords saying I will see you next week, and until then, may the Force be with you.